No, don't be. We
Okay.
appreciate it. Okay. So
And perfect.
okay. All right. So I am okay. Sorry. Maybe Erica, you do go first.
I nominate Gretchen Bean to be chair of the Youth Commission meeting on September 21st, 2023.
I
second that.
I will take on that responsibility. Thank you. Okay, so now I think, is there a statement that has to be read?
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
it wasn't on the paper I sent you.
I don't know. Hang-
Yeah, so it's on the agenda I sent out. And it's right at the beginning of the agenda. Do you have that handy, Gretchen?
Okay, just give me 1 second to get
Sure.
this paperwork.
Sure.
Sorry, this is so embarrassing. Hang on just a second.
That's okay. I can read it if that's okay. I don't know if that's the proper.
I don't know. I just want to try to get this right. Hang on,
Okay.
just one
Yeah. No problem.
1
No,
second.
no
Okay.
rush.
Okay. 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 Pursuant to Chapter 22 of the Acts of 2022, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency signed into law on July 16, 2022. This meeting will be conducted via remote participation. No in-person attendance by members of the public will be permitted. This meeting will be live streamed, but it will have no option for public participation. To view or listen live stream, the YouTube link is there. Okay.
Thank you.
So now can we move to start the meeting?
Yeah. People have to vote. Yeah.
Okay. So now we're voting. What's next? Joan, what's next?
Did we already vote Gretchen in, or do we need to do that again since this was read? I think we probably should do it again.
Okay.
So
Erica,
I'll nominate Gretchen to be the chair.
I'll second that.
great.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Thank you. Do we all have to vote?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Okay. So all those in favor of Gretchen Bean being the chair of the Youth Commission meeting?
Aye.
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 Great.
Okay.
Whew.
So now we're good to go.
Yes.
Now, do we do roll call here? I think we do roll call here.
Okay. Gretchen Bean, I'm here at the meeting.
Joan
Joan
David Ford.
Clementi.
Go ahead, Joan.
Sorry, Joan Clementi.
Erica Zeiger.
And June David Force.
Okay,
So did we officially call the meeting to order?
No, I
Do we
don't
need-
think we did.
Okay, so we have to do that next.
Yeah,
I
so maybe, yeah, thank you.
move to begin the meeting for the Youth Commission on September 21st, 2024.
I second.
And I second, but I think it's 2023.
Sorry, 2023.
Ah,
2023. 2023. As we're saying it, I was like, oh no, that doesn't sound right. Okay. Okay. So am I on here? First up on the agenda? Is that
Yeah, we did the vote on the chair. Then the next meeting date is going to be October. I believe it's 19. But let me
Yep.
check.
Yep, that's what it
is?
says on the agenda.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Do we have the minutes from May?
I don't. I
Okay.
don't. I'll try to get them done before I leave.
Okay. And let's see.
So I have a question on the review of the May minutes. When we get them in October, will we just review May and September at that time? Or do we need to review and approve May before the next meeting?
I'm not
We've
sure.
always read through at one time.
Okay, thank you. Just curious.
Okay. So now, June, yeah, you've got some updates for us.
Yes. So first of all, next Friday is my last day. I'm really in disbelief about it. But I'm really happy that I'm going to be doing this at this time. The one thing that was the most difficult, not with the department, but related to the department, is it was rare that we got a time period where we were fully staffed. And then it would take a long time to hire someone. And that whole process, was just, it's been very difficult. And I've done it for almost 17 years. And I loved working here and working with the Youth Commission. You've been a wonderful sounding board to me. And, but it's time. I feel like it's time. So
what does the future hold, June? What's up with the plans for the department? So it looks like
Okay.
you've moved.
Oh, yeah, we moved our office. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I went from a 5-room suite to 1 office. So that's where all the stuff is around here, going through stuff and throwing it out. But over the past couple of months, even before I knew I was going to retire, I had been asking the prior interim town manager, his name was Bob, and Becca, the assistant town manager. I had asked them what I should tell the Youth Commission and other people about what the status of the department was. Because, what I had known is Bob had said that when Doreen Jenna left, Bob said he was not going to fill her position. And then there was the half-time counselor that was up in the air. So I want to read to you what the new interim town manager had said when I asked this question, I asked it of him and Diane Wackel, so the interim town manager, assistant town manager. And the minute I wrote to them, they responded right away, which is very helpful. And so I talked to Diane about it, and she had questions, and then I talked to Michael, and he this is what he sent to me.
Okay.
As of this writing, I am unsure as to the future of the department. A lot of decisions will be based on our discussions Monday and input from a number of sources where I will determine my recommendation to the select board. At Monday's meeting, I am hoping to garner more information regarding your department in general and specifically, an understanding of the workload, your client base, availability of documents and files, and recommendations as to how we will serve the community. All of this will help determine what resources will be needed to absorb the workload as we navigate your departure and determine next steps.
Okay. All right. Okay. So June, it looks like you've got a couple of items on the agenda here. So the move to the office to the DPW is complete.
Yeah.
That's the transition information was what we just heard. How about the liaisons, partnership programs, contracts, et
Yeah.
cetera?
So what I'm doing is I am writing a list of all of what the department does, and in actually having contracts with other agencies. It's pretty lengthy, the list. As you know, we collaborate with a lot of people in town, and with Interface, and so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to write up my recommendations, and also and a big chunk of that is going to be like our contracts or understandings with, this NEDP, this Interface. We serve as a liaison to the benevolent funds. There's a lot that we do. So that's what I'm going to be working on too. And if any of you have any ideas of what should go into this, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay. All right. All right, June, and so then program protocols.
Yeah, so an example is with SMOC, the Fuel Assistance Program, we typically go in October, get trained, and then it starts right on November 1st. And when I have mentioned this to the prior interim town manager and Becca, Becca had said that she thought that Kristen Black's nurses could help out with that. But I wanted to bring it up early because it's coming soon, and that's when we get really busy.
Okay.
June,
Yes.
I had a question. I think you may have said it and not said it, but do we know where families, let's say they call your office, they come in, where are they first being directed?
From us, you mean, or from?
Yeah, like, so when you're going on Monday, if there's a family that walks in town hall or calls the office, where is whoever they go to sending them?
Do you mean with the new people in the department, that staff?
Yes, is there, because I know you said that your assistant she resigned as well. So if there's a new family that comes in and says, you know, I need this, whatever it is, will
Yeah.
they go to Diane? Where will they be sent?
Right. So that's what I'm hoping to find out on Monday. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And yeah, it's a good question though.
Okay, you had said Monday and I just wasn't sure if what you meant for last Monday or this
Okay,
Monday.
I
So,
know it.
okay, perfect. And I'm assuming that as soon as you know, you'll send an email out so we'll know.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yep.
Don't apologize for that. I was saying it's 2024. I was making it a year later than it is.
Oh.
Okay, so I see next, it's the chair's report. I have no idea what to say about
Yeah.
that. I don't know. So, but hopefully, June, you'll get a better idea of the future when you have this meeting on Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then maybe can you just send probably like an email or whatever to just so we know what the plan is moving forward?
Yes.
June, is there anything else that you feel like you need from us before you make your departure?
Yeah. Well, the uneasy part of this for me is it's not like a month ago I handed it over to someone. It's still up in the air. So one thing I think would be important is to maintain communication with the administration. And I don't know what that looks like, but maybe inviting them to the next youth commission meeting. I'm really not sure. There's just so much up in the air, and that's been difficult.
Yeah.
Not to any fault of the current administrators, but because they responded right away, which was great.
Yeah, that sounds good. Joan, is there anything on your mind before we move on?
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know how to verbalize or, everything being up in the air. I don't know, if there's not going to be a new family and youth services, what's going to happen to the youth commission. I believe that would probably be dissolved. And if that happens, no family and youth services and no youth commission, what's going to happen to the Northborough population that really does need these services. So, it's really not much that can be said other than, wishing June well and thanking her for her service and have a happy retirement. And I guess, everything is just to see, we have to wait and see what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah.
I agree. I second that in terms of June and all your service. And we've known each other a long time now on this board, and I'm very grateful to you for all your hard work over the years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so again, I don't want to overstep, but I'm thinking, not sure how much more we can accomplish this evening. But I'm thinking we will hear from someone
Mhm.
soon, hopefully June, before you head out, just to kind of know the next steps and where we
Sure.
all stand. And, it's such a small group now,
Yes.
just to kind of see where we are with that moving forward.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm going to, can I move to end the meeting this evening?
Yes.
I second.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, June. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for,
Thank you. Thank you, June.
yeah, and thanks for stepping up, Gretchen. I didn't see
Yeah,
the
thank-
other members flagging their arms around saying, no, 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 pick me, pick me.
Right,